Next, we're going to call Jim Scull up, and Jim's going to, and there he is. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you know, as I sit here and look at this sign, this is real. We can make this happen without a doubt. I mean, it just looks like it's going to happen. I have to say, sometimes you look at stuff and say, I even like the sign. It's great. So, you know, I want to say thank you to Kevin Thome. I think he's still here. Yeah. You know, I've known Kevin quite a few years before he became sheriff, and I have to say, when you became sheriff, I thought, wow, we got a plum. How could we be so fortunate? And it's turned out that way. We have a very progressive county. And I didn't know Brian until about 10 years ago. And I met Brian a little differently. I met him through the South Dakota Youth Hunting organization where he stepped in. And when Brian's there, I have to tell you have a leader. And every organization needs leaders, and he's done amazingly well. I mean, he's the guy I thought I was going to hand this off to because I'm getting old and I'm getting might have a bigger job here. But if you look at what Casey just remarked about, we have a unique community, I feel. I think Brian understands it. Our native population, our reservations in proximity to, we're a regional center. All people don't look at this because you live here and you just take it for granted, but I have to tell you, other communities don't have the challenges and some of the issues and the face that we do because of all the influx of people, all the tourists. So it's kind of a major task. It's not for somebody, I don't think, that drops in and says, oh, I can come there from Chicago and I'll do just fine. Maybe in time, you know, or anybody else that doesn't have that experience. So we are so blessed to have somebody that's been deeply ingrained for 20 years in our department. Administratively, it's a very challenging situation. Your funding, the way the money processes, it's all tough. So I'm a businessman. I look at the business side of it and I say, wow, when I've gotten involved with Kevin on some projects and what it takes and what we do cutting edge here, which Brian's been part of also, cutting edge work here that they look at from all over the country. They fly in to look at some of the stuff they've recently developed with the MacArthur Grant and our care center and continuing forward with that, how we can make a difference to keep people off the street, keep people out of jail. That's got to become more of it than anything. And Brian totally understands it. I've had lots of nice conversations with Brian, so I'm really pleased that he was willing to run, because what we do have to have is terrific county people and city people. I mean, this is a big organization to run here, and we need quality people or the wheels can come off real easy. That's how I look at it. I seriously do. So I have my full support to Brian. Brian, more than anything to me, he has this huge heart, and I see it with these kids. And as busy as he is, the time he spends with youth is very, very impressive. So I'm glad to call him my friend, soon to be the new sheriff of Pennington County. Thank you.